Live at 5.
The timber industry is growing and new facilities are coming to Cohasset.
Plus, the U.S. Supreme Court sides with former college athletes, continuing the debate on whether they should be paid. And the assistant coach for the Minnesota Wild, who was also a former UMD hockey standout, dies after a battle with cancer. And later, we'll take you on an unusual tour of Glensheen through the eyes of a drone.
You're watching Live at 5 on Live Local CBS3.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Kristen Bakke. Hundreds of jobs and a massive new manufacturing facility are coming to Itasca County. A North Carolina-based company shared its plans today, plans that require millions in state funding. CBS3's Emma Quinn shares the details on this new facility and what economic impact the project is expected to have.
More than 150 jobs are set to make way to the city of Cohasset as an 800,000 square foot wood manufacturing facility is set to break ground in the fall. Hubbard Engineered Woods is the company behind the project. They manufacture wood building products that are eventually used in building homes and other structures. The Cohasset mill will produce the company's subflooring, roof, and wall panel products. HEW leaders cited recent skyrocketing lumber and building product prices as a reason behind wanting to build this new facility. On Monday, the IRRB granted the company with a $15 million loan to help build the new facility. In addition to the more than 150 permanent jobs, the facility will bring more than 300 construction jobs to the area when they start building. State House Representative Rob Eklund, a DFLer who represents the area, says the timber and forest industry survived the pandemic and it's important to continue to support it.
We have an absolutely terrific logging industry that we need to keep employed. Those folks provide a tremendous service to us, so I think it's going to be overall a good economic benefit to northern Minnesota.
The facility will be built on land currently owned by Minnesota Power, the region's electric energy provider, and near the company's Boswell Energy Center. Company's first mill in Minnesota, the 6th in the United States. Cohasset city officials say this will have a great impact on their economic growth and help revitalize the city.
Thanks, Emma. There's no immediate word on when the company plans to break ground on the new facility. Both Representative Spencer Igo and Governor Tim Walz praised the facility today. And tonight at 6, we'll hear from Cohasset city officials on what this project means for the city. And here in Duluth, a new brewery has popped up, hoping to give back to our nation's heroes. Warrior Brewing Company has made its home inside the old Lake Superior Brewing building in the Lincoln Park neighborhood. They just started bottling beer today. 2 local veterans own and operate the brewery, along with some of their proceeds going to veterans organizations. The company also invites veteran support groups to be part of the brewing process.
Veterans are typically pretty proud people and they don't want to discuss their problems. And I think if they can just come in here, learn something new, I think a lot of veterans don't really know a lot about the brewing process. So this is kind of a fun, unique experience for them.
Warrior Brewing Company is now distributing its first 3 beers to local liquor stores and restaurants. Duluth police are still searching for a suspect after a shooting in downtown Duluth on Sunday. Police responded to 1st Avenue East and 3rd Street around 9:15 last night. William Ureta was shot and taken to the hospital. Police have not said how badly the 41-year-old was hurt, but say he is in stable condition tonight. Authorities say Ureta and the suspect, who they have not identified, do know each other. Anyone with information is asked to call the Violent Crimes Unit. We have that number on our website. Sunday's shooting was in the same location as a homicide last month in which a 22-year-old Duluth man was killed. Authorities say as of right now, they don't believe the two are connected. Meanwhile, a Duluth man has been arrested in connection to a murder in St. Cloud. 45-year-old Jason Beckman is accused of going to the victim's house early Sunday and shooting a man in the doorway. Police say at this point they don't believe the two knew each other. But tonight we're learning the victim has been identified as 68-year-old Edward Ward of St. Cloud, who was a longtime business school professor at St. Cloud State University. There's no word from police on a motive, but they're calling the shooting a random incident. The Supreme Court sided 9-0 with former college athletes in a compensation dispute with the NCAA. While the ruling does not decide whether students can be paid, it hints at a bigger debate about amateurism in college sports. Skylar Henry reports from Washington.
The Supreme Court handed a unanimous victory to student athletes Monday, ruling the National Collegiate Athletics Association cannot limit education-related benefits. The bench upheld a lower court ruling that found the restrictions violate antitrust laws. Justice Neil Gorsuch wrote, "Put simply, this suit involves admitted horizontal price fixing in a market where the defendants exercise monopoly control."
It is a watershed ruling.
Nellie Drew is a sports law professor at the University at Buffalo.
What does this mean for student athletes moving forward, do you think?
A very different landscape.
The ruling focuses on how schools reimburse players for things such as computers, science equipment, and musical instruments. The NCAA had defended its rules as preserving the amateur nature of college athletics. It noted in a statement, while today's decision preserves the lower court ruling, it also reaffirms the NCAA's authority to adopt reasonable rules and repeatedly notes that the NCAA remains free to articulate what are and are not truly educational benefits. The ruling does not address pay to play, but Justice Brett Kavanaugh's concurrence suggests there's room for a challenge. It is highly questionable whether the NCAA and its member colleges can justify not paying student athletes a fair share of the revenues on the circular theory that the defining characteristic of college sports is that the colleges do not pay student athletes. The NCAA says it's committed to supporting name, image, and likeness benefits for student athletes, and it's working with Congress to determine a path forward. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Washington.
Name, image, and likeness benefits could allow some student athletes to earn money for things such as sponsorship deals, endorsements, or appearances. While Sunday's rain helped firefighters put a big dent in a wildfire on the Iron Range, today's winds were a big concern for more flare-ups. A downed power line caused the fire Friday, which is still burning along Highway 135 and Rackalow Road near Embarrass. As of this morning, the fire was about 50% contained. It was only 20% under control Sunday morning. Today, crews did an aerial survey and found a few small pockets of heat they planned to attack. In all, 60 acres have burned, no structures have caught fire, and no one has been hurt. All roads in that area are back open. Let's check in with the weather now. Meteorologist Peter Kavakauskas is joining us on this Monday. Hey, Peter.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. It's a little chilly out there today.
Yeah, we definitely started off the day on a rather chilly note as well, and the temperatures today pretty chilly to all around the board. Low temperatures this morning, really on a cool note out there. As you can see, some of us didn't even make it to that 40-degree mark for low temperatures overnight. As you can see, Hibbing's low last night was 39, 44 on top of the hill at Duluth International, 50 down by the lake, 45 in Solon Springs, and 41 in Ely. So definitely a cool start to our morning today, and that really hampered temperatures today as well. Some of us didn't even not make it close to that 60-degree mark. As you can see, like Grand Rapids coming in at 59 for today's high, 58 in Walker. We made it to 60 for us here in the Twin Ports, 61 on top of the hill, 63 in Two Harbors, and 61 in Silver Bay. Currently in Duluth, you can see partly cloudy skies overhead and temperatures sitting right now at 57 degrees with a breezy northwest wind in place at 10 miles per hour. Satellite radar shows that we've had a few showers pop up over the last few hours or so, and they've really been popcorn hit or miss showers. The forecast for tonight is showing that we're going to cool things down once again, close to 30, upper 30s for us here in the Twin Ports with those partly cloudy skies overhead, but summer-like conditions make their return. I'll talk about it coming up. Kristen?
Thanks, Peter. Still to come on Live at 5, tomorrow is National Lightning Safety Awareness Day, and Wisconsin has some tips for residents. We'll share those as we take you around the Northland after the break.
You're watching Live at 5 with Kristen Vaki and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on Live, Local, CBS3.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel, weekday mornings on CBS. Celebrate the savings during the anniversary sale at Home Furniture. Everything is on sale, like this 94-inch Stephan sofa for $599. Plus, no money down, special financing for 3 years, and free shipping during the anniversary sale, only at Home Furniture.
Hill from DBS Repair, your local experts in all things basement-y. Since 2012, we've helped thousands of cabin and homeowners in Minnesota and Wisconsin. We specialize in basement waterproofing, foundation and structural repair, concrete lifting and leveling, whole home energy, nasty crawl spaces, and basement finishing too. If you have a wet basement, moldy crawl space, or sunken concrete, our team of experts have the trusted solutions to help. Call DBS today for all things basement-y.
Update your flooring with help from Menards. We have a great selection of flooring, including marquee carpet and super fast laminate flooring. Soft Dreams Plush Carpet is the ultimate in comfort, making it perfect for living rooms and bedrooms. Super fast hurricane laminate flooring is durable, water resistant, and easy to install. Plus, get free laminate underlayment after rebate. All marquee carpet and super fast laminate flooring is 11% off right now at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
This show is about connection. Not even 2020 and socially distancing ourselves are going to get in the way of that.
The Kelly Clarkson Show on CBS3.
During the anniversary sale at Home Sleep Express, all Thomas Cole and Luxuria mattresses are on sale, like this Zero Top Queen mattress for just $549. Plus, no money down, special financing for 6 years during the anniversary sale at Home Sleep Express.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from the Two Harbors boat launch. And the rain held off for Grandma's Marathon Saturday, but much needed rain fell yesterday on Father's Day. Meteorologist Peter Kavakowskis will be in with this week's full forecast in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look around the region. Sweet treats are in store for kids wearing their helmets this summer, and a favorite outdoor program is back in Cable, Wisconsin. All of that and more as we take you around the Northland, city by city. We start in Wisconsin, where tomorrow is Lightning Safety Awareness Day to coincide with National Lightning Safety Awareness Week. Ready Wisconsin is reminding residents to be safe and aware as thunderstorm season is here. 17 people died from lightning strikes in 2020, and the National Lightning Safety Council says most of those harmed are at outdoor recreational activities or doing construction. Their biggest tip was to always remember, when thunder roars, go indoors. Next, we head to Minnesota, where summer safety is also a focal point, and a treat may be in store for those being safe. More than 200 law enforcement agencies will be writing citations for Dairy Queen cones for kids seen wearing their helmets while biking, scootering, skateboarding, or inline skating. Over the course of summer, the I Got Caught campaign by AAA will give away more than 100,000 ice cream treats. A few of the county law enforcement departments involved include Koochiching, Douglas, Cook, St. Louis, and more. And we'll wrap up tonight in Cable, Wisconsin, where the Natural History Museum will be continuing their Junior Naturalist program this summer. This will be the 31st year of the educational program aimed at teaching children kindergarten through 6th grade about nature through crafts, games, experiments, and guided outdoor explorations. Programs run from July 6th to August 10th and through a grant made by the Xcel Energy Foundation. The programs will be free, and we will have a link to more specific information about each week's events on our website. If there's something going on in your neighborhood that you think we should know about, make sure to send us an email, and it might be featured as we go around the Northland, city by city. Still to come on Live at 5, a Minnesota hockey great lost his battle to lung cancer. Kelly Hinsett joins us with more on his legacy in just a few minutes.
And it's a pretty cool night up the North Shore right now. Grand Marais coming in at 57 degrees. It's felt more like fall than summer, but with the summer-like weather makes its return. All the details coming up.
Duluth Stove and Fireplace offers a full line of Regency stoves, fireplaces, and inserts. Visit us online at duluthstove.com or come see us at Duluth Stove and Fireplace at 27th Avenue, West and Michigan Street, and see your next fireplace.
Spring is here, and we have all your cycling needs covered. Need folding tires, shorts, parts, or helmets? We have them. Want an e-bike? We have those too. Need a shock repair? We can do it. Stop into Twinport Cyclery today.
Introducing the Cool Turtle, the ultra-comfortable mask enhancer that creates a protective, cool, and breathable space between your mask and your face. Simply slide under any mask or gaiter and immediately feel the refreshing pocket of air surrounding your face. Cool Turtle's ergonomically designed, soft, comfortable shell immediately reduces mask friction, allowing you to breathe and talk in a comfortable environment.
I can actually breathe. With the Cool Turtle, no more sweating.
It's like I don't even have a mask on.
Call now and get not one, not two, but 3 Cool Turtles for just $10. Order now and we'll send you 2 more Cool Turtles free. No fees, absolutely free. Plus, you can get a 10-pack of 4-ply face masks. Just pay a separate fee. This offer is not available on Amazon. Get the real Cool Turtle now.
Call 1-800-379-1590. That's 1-800-379-1590 or visit getcoolturtle.com. Order now.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Weeknights on CBS.
Pre-order your 2022 Lund boat at RJ Sport Cycle.
The timber industry is growing and new facilities are coming to Cohasset.
It was cool to start the day today, but we're warming things up as we head through midweek. All the details coming up.
Tonight at 6 on CBS3. CBS3 weather is brought to you by Economy Garages.
We got a lot of much-needed rain yesterday, that is for sure. Some places coming in well over an inch. For example, places like Hermantown coming in at 1.49 inches of rain, so nearly 1.5 inches of rain there. For us here at Duluth International, they came in just over an inch of rain there. And places like Superior, just under an inch. Ashland coming in just around 3/4 of an inch. It's definitely really much-needed rain. So far, as the latest update from Duluth International, they have seen no rain so far for the day today. So we're still running a departure of 1.41 inches. So as you can see, it's definitely much needed rain. This is just the latest drought monitor released from the drought monitor. And as you can see, all that places in yellow for us here in the Northland, that's abnormally dry conditions. Then you take a look at places like out west, you can see moderate drought there. Then when you see those places in North Dakota, South Dakota, where you see those dark reds, those dry, really dry to extreme drought. So it's definitely much needed rain. Speaking of rain, there still is some pop-up rain showers on the radar right now, just kind of sporadically dotting the radar. And that's what they've done for a good portion of the day today. As you can see, just kind of a whole lot of sporadic rain showers. Don't really know when they're going to fall, but everybody's probably going to see a hit or miss rain shower throughout the evening tonight. So here's how that forecast shapes up for the night tonight. As you can see, those sporadic rain showers all kind of just popcorning on the radar throughout the night tonight. Then we clear things out as we head towards about the midnight hour. As we wake up towards tomorrow morning, most of us are waking up with partly to mostly cloudy skies overhead. It's another cool one as well. We're talking about temperatures overnight tonight, probably in the upper 30s as well as lower 40s. So another cool night. Then as we head towards tomorrow afternoon, you begin to see those rain showers just begin to dot up the radar once again. Some places lighting up green there. Could see a good downpour or so, but I think most of us are seeing a little bit less in terms of clouds, a little bit more in terms of sun, and a little bit less overall rain than we saw today. Then the good news is that continues throughout Tuesday night as we head towards Wednesday as well. The big thing to talk about, though, is those temperatures. Tonight's another cool one where you're probably going to want to bring in any sensitive plants that you have outside. There is a potential for frost, low be it at that, but definitely a potential is there. Because you're talking about temperatures in the lower 40s as well as some upper 30s. Some of the usual cooler places could make it to that frost line. So definitely going to want to bring in any sensitive plants. Temperatures tomorrow were a tad warmer than we were today. Most of us meeting or exceeding that 70-degree mark for us here in Minnesota. Wisconsin and UP, still a tad cooler. They're coming in the 60s as well. But then as we head towards Wednesday, you can take a look at those temperatures on Wednesday, meeting or exceeding that 80-degree mark. So that summer-like weather is making its return. But first, your forecast for tonight. Temperatures fall back into the upper 30s as well as lower 40s across the region. 40 for us here on top of the hill, Duluth International. 46 down by Lake, 38 in Hibbing, 39 in Grand Rapids as well as 39 in Aiken. Down Wisconsin as well as the UP, they're falling back into the upper 30s as well as lower 40s. Temperatures tomorrow were a tad warmer than we were today. Temperatures climbing into the low and mid 70s down in Wisconsin as well as the UP. For us here in Minnesota, 60s by the lake, 70s further inland. And then the 7-day forecast shows that the warm weather is indeed making its return 80s by Wednesday and Thursday, and the weekend looks good with temperatures in the mid and upper 70s. Kristen?
Thank you, Peter. CBS3 Sports Director Kelly Hinsett joins us now to tell us more about the lasting legacy of a Minnesota hockey great. Kelly.
Yeah, Bulldog Country lost one of the all-time greats today. Tom Curvers, better known as TK to the hockey community, passed away this morning at the age of 58. Curvers was diagnosed with lung cancer in January of 2019. He captained the Bulldogs to their first Western Collegiate Hockey Association regular season and playoff titles as a senior in 1983 to 1984. Curvers was named UMD's first ever Hobie Baker Award recipient during that magical season. He went on to play 11 seasons in the NHL. Following his playing career, Curvers went on to hold a front office position with the Arizona Coyotes, Tampa Bay Lightning, and most recently, he was the assistant general manager of the Minnesota Wild. The Wild shared this statement following the news, extending their condolences to the Curvers family. Tom's kindness and enthusiasm will be greatly missed by the countless number of people on whom he had a positive influence throughout his life. Rest in peace, TK. Now, Tom was obviously a fixture at UMD men's hockey games and events. His ardent support was always appreciated. The UMD men's hockey staff released that statement. We'll have much more on this at 6 and 10.
All right. Thank you, Kelly. Yeah. Well, it's that time of the show where we get to talk about adoptable pets from the area, and today's pet comes to us from Northwoods Humane Society in Hayward. This is Fenton. He is a 2-year-old Akita. He's a big dog who loves to run and play in the yard while keeping his kennel very clean. Our friends at the shelter tell us he is striking to see, but can be a little picky about his other dog friends. If you would like to set up an appointment to adopt Fenton, then you can call the number on your screen. Still to come, a unique new video of Glensheen Mansion is going viral. And Duluth finally raised its new flag into the sky. We'll show you both coming up after the break.
I'm Dr. Zan Corville. I'm an orthopedic surgeon at St. Luke's. Dealing with foot and ankle pain, it can be debilitating because these are complicated joints. And so there's different ways to manage each of these problems. Most can be treated without surgery. I'm a busy mom with 2 young children. We try to do things as a family that we can all enjoy. I love being part of a team and working as an orthopedist to help people return to athletics or getting people back on their feet so they have less pain for daily living.
Are you interested in working in the construction industry? Hi, I'm Jamie Bird, owner and general manager of Economy Garages USA. This spring, we'll be hiring building, concrete, and excavation crew members to add to our growing company. These full-time positions include health, dental, and life insurance, along with an IRA, on-the-job training, and many other benefits. Visit economygarages.com and check out our employment page for more details.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Payments of medical bills and wages. Money for pain and suffering. Call anytime 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
Storm damage happens, and when it does, turn to Peak Construction Roofing, the Northland's storm damage experts. Peak simplifies the process for you every step of the way. With our skilled technicians, we quickly survey the situation to determine the best course of action. We offer insurance claims assistance to eliminate insurance confusion. Plus, we offer free storm damage inspections. Call Peak today to set up your free storm damage inspection, and let us take care of you.
Your next island getaway is closer than you think. Explore Bayfield and the Apostle Islands.
Since 1996, White Winter Winery has been creating award-winning authentic mead, cider, and spirits. Great mead starts with fruits and honey sourced right here in our region. Tastings available daily. Visit us here in-store or online today at whitewinter.com.
Nestled in the Northwoods is orthopedic and spine therapy, physical therapy so you can live pain-free. Our skilled physical therapists focus on manual treatment, including specialty services such as dry needling. We've spent the past 30 years helping build bodies back to what they used to be.
The Bayfield Inn, where you can stay, dine, and relax on the shores of Lake Superior and Bayfield. Stay in one of our 21 boutique hotel rooms or 25 vacation rentals. Then dine or relax for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with a view in our on-site restaurant, lounge, and rooftop bar. The Bayfield Inn is here for any traveler, any season, any meal. Visit bayfieldinn.com for more info.
Visit bayfield.org to start planning your visit.
We have a structure fire with injuries on Highway 13.
you know your friends and neighbors volunteer to provide emergency services? They are serving many communities and need your help. Challenge yourself. Be part of the team. Be somebody.
The CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell. Weeknights on CBS.
Welcome back. A drone operator is getting some national attention for his unique tour of an historic Duluth mansion. Check this out. Jaybird Films shot this viral video. Their drone makes some very acrobatic moves as it flies around a handful of Glensheen Mansion's most famous rooms and across the grounds on Lake Superior. People from UMD's theater department and Top Hat Carriages helped make this production a reality. They dressed up in costumes from the time period when the Congdon family called Glensheen home. We have a link to the full video on our website, CBS3Duluth.com. And by the way, you might remember Jaybird Films from their viral drone video of a Minneapolis bowling alley earlier this year. Also in the skies today, the city of Duluth raised its new flag for the very first time. In a ceremony at City Hall this afternoon, Duluthians celebrated the new flag with speeches and music. City leaders felt the old flag was outdated, so they wanted a new design to better reflect the city's identity. The flag's designer feels this new look, which incorporates both elements and feedback from Duluth's minority communities, is more inclusive.
You know, to really unite us as a community and make us feel good about who we are, what we represent, and really to continue looking forward with our community.
The new city flag will now be on display at City Hall. Also in the air this week, the 148th team of fighter pilots will be training at night. That means F-16s will be taking off from the Duluth Air Base later than usual. They plan to have all jets back on the ground by midnight.
Coming up right here on the CBS Evening News, the tens of millions of Americans in the path of severe storms as Tropical Depression Claudette leaves more than a dozen dead, including 9 children. Plus, the Supreme Court ruling unanimously against the NCAA on compensating players. Does this open the door to paying college athletes? And at 97 years old, why a decorated World War II veteran just returned to Marine Corps boot camp. That's all tonight on the CBS Evening News.
CBS3 closed captioning is brought to you by Essentia Health Pharmacies, keeping things safe, simple, and convenient through mail, local delivery, drive-through, and curbside pickup services.
You need fast, reliable internet, but it's not a one-size-fits-all world. At Mediacom, we have a pricing plan for everyone. You can get our starting internet service for $19.99 a month for a year, and with that comes a great deal of speed. We're talking 60 meg. Because unlike other providers, we want you to have fast internet from the start. Extreme speeds go up to 1 gig with lots of options to choose from. So let's talk. Call us today at 844-EXTREME2.
Are you ready to freshen up your summer wardrobe? Then let the stylists at Angie's Closet help you find the perfect clothing or accessories that fit just your style. Want to give your home a new summer look? Angie has you covered with her new home goods collection. Visit Angie's Closet today, located on Tower Avenue.
Hello from DBS Repair, your local experts in all things basement-y. Since 2012, we've helped thousands of cabin and homeowners in Minnesota and Wisconsin. We specialize in basement waterproofing, foundation and structural repair, concrete lifting and leveling, whole home energy, nasty crawl spaces, and basement finishing too. If you have a wet basement, moldy crawl space, or sunken concrete, our team of experts have the trusted solutions to help. Call DBS today for all things basement-y.
Gail King, Anthony Mason, and Tony DeCopel, weekday mornings on CBS.
We're live. I don't really know how. What changed? Everything. It's a late show.
Yeah, I was born to be the greatest.
It's what I do.
Look, Mom, on the billboard, I made it.
I didn't know we were really doing this. We are live. Welcome to my bathroom.
There, you've stumped me.
This is the right answer. We have to put our heads down starting tomorrow. Come on.
What is President Biden going to put into the world?
Drop the mic.
Men's wardrobe provided by Mainstream Fashions for Men. Our buy one, get one for $1 suit and sport coat sale is now in progress. Hundreds of options. Mainstream, downtown Duluth.
Welcome back to the CBS 3 News Live at 5. Here's a live look from Canal Park on this Monday evening. Let's take a look back at today's top story, and we'll see what's coming up tonight at 6. At 5, we learned more about the 800,000 square foot wood processing facility headed for Cohasset, Minnesota. A North Carolina-based company shared more of its plans today, including plans for millions of dollars in state funding and also creating over 100 jobs for the Iron Range town. No word yet on when building will begin. And tonight at 6, the end of the Minnesota legislature's special session is just 9 days away, with the budget still not reached. A government shutdown is looming. And tonight, we hear from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle about the holdup and what the shutdown could mean. Peter, it felt like fall out there compared to the 80s and 90s we've been seeing lately. Are we going to get a warm-up?
Yeah, you know, the first day of summer, what, just yesterday?
Yes.
It felt more like early fall than early summer, that's for sure. But tonight is another cool one, that is for sure. Temperatures falling back into the upper 30s as well as lower 40s. Definitely maybe want to bring in any sensitive plants up here in Minnesota. Down in Wisconsin, there were a tad warmer with temperatures in the low to mid 40s down there. Kristen?
Thanks, Peter. That's your news at 5. The CBS Evening News is up next. We'll see you back here at 6.